Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday and then Friday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, that's one that I'm particularly curious about. Should be a fun matchup with the rosters those teams have.
And now the opening lineup for Mexico City. They've got Johnson, and it's Gasol in at the 5 down low. And for Utah, and it's Parrish in at the 5, roaming the paint. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off-season to see how your team measures up. And now, we get to find out.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Stojakovic. And the 3 off target. Pippen, the pass to Johnson.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
First team foul.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Bosch. Over Smith. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Just going to work on the interior. Bosch is all about taking these high percentage shots.
Outside Johnson. Now Jones. Johnson on the wing. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Yep, that one goes.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Maravich. Here's Stockton. Three-pointer. Stojakovic, no good. Pippen, pass to Johnson. And here's Jones. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Though he is slight of build, Eddie Jones is extremely tough now. That's a strong move right there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Johnson. Pass to Gasol. Back to Johnson. Gasol with it. Down low. Out to the wing. Here's Pippen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Maravich from 8 feet away. Drops it in. Maravich has got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Pass to Bosch. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Maravich. He's got 5. Clock at 4. Here's Stojakovic. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Pippen. Beyond the arc. Utah grabs the miss. This game against Mexico City here. It's their first meeting of the season.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. On the wing, Jones. There's the triple. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Utah leading by 3. Here's Maravich. Rebounded by Pippen.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Jones. And once again, off the mark, Mexico City. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Maravich with the bucket.
He's 3 of 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And though it's early, let's take a look at the Cup standings.
Yeah, getting off to a hot start is really important in this tournament because there's so little margin for error.
And it's Jones with the ball for Mexico City. 6-point game. To the inside. It's stolen. Pass to Maravich. Here's Stockton. Here's Bosch. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
For Mexico City, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Gasol. Oh, there's the alley.
Showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort and timing.
Utah leading by 7. Here's Stockton. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Maravich. Uncovered. And no good, trying to use the glass.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Gasol, the screen. Over to the wing. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pippen. He got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Utah making a switch here. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Jones misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Stockton. To the paint. Here's Maravich. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's what Stockton is known for, being a tremendous passer, a smart passer who knows exactly how to set his teammates up.
Smith outside. Here's Pippen. Back to Jones. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Now Jones. Here's Johnson. Parrish with a rebound. Here's Maravich. He's got 10. Fires from deep. Gasol grabs the board.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Picked by Smith. Here's Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass. Johnson's got 7. Here's Stockton. Right wing. Here's Maravich. Defended by Jones. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And Utah leads by 9.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Smith passes to Johnson. Connects from downtown. 10 points for him.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Utah leading by 6. Here's Stockton. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And here's Johnson. Pass to Smith. Gasol with it. Outside Jones. Johnson with it. 10 points for him. For 3, Smith. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Jones, the pass to Gasol, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Daniels is checked in for Utah. Mexico City making a switch here. That one misses.
Well, you look at Gasol's stroke now. He's a pretty reliable and respectable free throw shooter. He doesn't get there quite as much as you'd think for a big guy, but he does convert when he gets there.
Maravich, no good. For Mexico City, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Johnson passes to Finley. Here's Abdul Rauf. Outside Johnson. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Let's go with a three. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Left side Johnson. Back to Gasol. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Utah leading by 5. Pass to Maggette. Here's Maravich, covered by Johnson. Here's Maravich. Puts up a deep 3. Mexico City with a rebound. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Finley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's not just a jump shooter now. Michael Finley will give it to you inside, too.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Maravich. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. And he gets the bucket.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Now here's Gasol. Here's Finley. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Maravich, the pass to Stockton. Pass to Maravich. Here's the 3. Mexico City with a rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Johnson. Takes the 3. The rebound by Maggette. Stockton. Pass to McDaniels. And he might not blow you away with numbers. And that one misses. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line.
Easy inside.
And Johnson drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Maravich. Knocks down the step-back J. Maravich has got 4 points in the quarter.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Johnson. Here's Abdul Rauf. He's covered by Fox. Now Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Boy, as a pick-and-roll partner, you couldn't have a better guy than Pau Gasol. He's got great length, excellent hands, and a nice touch.
Here's Maravich, covered by Johnson. Here's Maravich. Unable to get that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
You can count on Pippen to get shots to fall now. He's a very reliable offensive option.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really an excuse.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. In the third spot, Utah.
Boy, I tell you what, they never eased up on last season. I mean, they were tenacious. They persevered. They were aggressive. I mean, they went after the boards hard.
Here's Stojakovic. 5 points in the game. Maravich, the pass to Bosch. Gets the three to fall. Bosch has got 8.
At nearly 7 feet tall, Bosch brings a lot of value with his ability to shoot the jumper.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Mexico City. They trail by 1. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Bosch, the pass to Stockton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed.
Stockton gets the ball inside, draws the foul, and still insists on getting the shot up.
Utah making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Mexico City shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Here's Pippen. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Now here's Johnson. The D's right on him. Jones from outside. Buries it from 3. He has 7.
Even at extended range, Eddie Jones can be a reliable offensive option. He's just so steady.
Fox against Jones. Lets a floater go. Fox gets it to go inside.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Now here's Johnson. He's closely guarded. And here's Fox. Give him 8 points now. That one falls.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Johnson passes to Pippen. Gasol up top. Pass to Johnson. Stripped away. Here we go. All alone. Maravich with the bucket. And now it's a 4-point Utah lead.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team
Calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here's Gasol. Knocks it loose. Jones finds Johnson. Out left to the wing. Here's Pippen. A rebound by Bosch. Utah leading by 4. Oh, what a performance offensively.
they're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. Started out strong from three-point land, hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Fox against Jones. Jones with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Coming on the floor for Utah, Robert Parrish.
Here's Maravich. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, Pippen really has a good eye for the floor. I mean, he sees open guys and knows exactly how to get it to them.
And he's one for the lob. And here they come. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Maravich from deep three-point range. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Jones. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Maravich, defended by Jones. Maravich, the pass to Bosch. A minute 37 left in the second. Clock at 6. From 9 feet. The shot, no good. Mexico City shooting about 56% in this one. Pippen, pass to Johnson. Here's Pippen. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Gasol. From outside the arc. And the basket by Pippen. Now it's a 5-point Mexico City lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Utah shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. Maravich, the pass to Stockton. Utah with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tipped. They need this. And he sinks the layup. Stockton's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you see Stockton's burst. It's deceptive but effective. He can leave you in a cloud of dust if you're not careful.
Here's Pippen. He's got 5. Outside Johnson. Here's Jones. Nails the baby hook. Jones has got 11.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Mexico City ahead. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
And guys, now let's see what games have yet to tip off. 7 p.m. Eastern time for tip-off.
These teams are well matched. It's going to be anyone's game.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Johnson. And it's Stockton in at the point. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Pippen. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The great thing about Pippen is his versatility. I mean, he impacts the game in every way. Defense, offense, boarding, passing, he does it all.
Pass to Stojakovic. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3. Give him 8.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Johnson with it. On the wing, Jones. Gasol with it. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Gasol's got 7.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Right side Johnson. Jones, the pass to Gasol. Left side Johnson. Pass to Gasol. 5 on the clock. Oh, they pick off the pass. Stockton, the pass to Bosch.
Mexico City foul. Pau Gasol. First personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Utah trails by 4. Pass to Stockton. Here's Maravich. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Stockton's shot is off.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Peja Stojakovic. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Johnson finds Smith. Now here's Gasol. Here's Pippen. 4 on the clock. Back to Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Exactly what you want to see from Pau Gasol. I mean, being aggressive and attacking the rim.
For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Maravich, defended by Jones. In transition. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Nice hustle from Eddie Jones right there, running the floor and being rewarded for doing so.
Utah trails by 8. Here's Stockton. He's got 7. Inside. Here's Bosch. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket. Bosch has got 10 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Jones. Defense is right there.
Well, defense went for the pump.
Jones taking 2 shots.
Jones hits them both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Bosch. Here's Parrish. Here's Maravich, defended by Jones. Maravich, no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Bosch gets it to go.
Bosch has such tremendous length, allowing him to go over the defense inside.
Johnson passes to Jones. Back to Johnson. To the paint. And the basket by Pippen. He's got 10.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Utah trails by 8. Pass to Parrish. Here's Maravich. To the right side. Here's Stockton, covered by Johnson. 5 to shoot. Stockton, pass to Bosch. Lets the 3 fly. Mexico City with a rebound. Outside Johnson. Outside Jones. From deep. And that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. Here's Stockton. Covered by Johnson. Stockton pass to Maravich. Here's Stojakovic. There's the 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Stojakovic has got 6 in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Drops in the 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Stojakovic. So it'll be 2. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Second personal foul.
Creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Stojakovic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Maravich. Here's Bosch. The offensive rebound. Here's Stojakovic. 12 points for him. Stockton, pass to Stojakovic. Utah with another miss.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. And he's headed to the line for 2. Here's Stojakovic, covered by Smith. Driving inside. And Gasol with the block.
Fantastic defense from Gasol there. Used his reach to get the block.
Here's Abdul Rauf. The rebound by Maggette. Maggette's got 6 rebounds now in the game. White looking it over. Pass to Stojakovic. White with it. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Johnson. Utah with another miss. Mexico City leading by 5. Lets it go from deep. Hits the 3-pointer. Johnson's got 21 points in the game.
Oh, yeah. Finley can do this, too, now. Not just score. He can set up other people as well.
Now here's Fox. Give him 8 points now. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. It could go. That shot off. And so it's Mexico City finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Mexico City, we've got Smith, and it's Finley in at the small forward position. Rebounded by Fox. Utah trails by 8. Here's Maravich. And so he draws the foul.
To talent, but behind the scenes, he puts in a lot of work too.
And he can't hit the second. Mexico City shooting about 56% in this one. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's Finley. He's covered by Fox. The jump hook. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Finley's got 9 points now in the second half. And Fox has got the ball here for Utah. 9-point game. Here's Bosch. Back to Fox. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Mexico City leading by 7. Now Johnson. Pass to Abdul Rauf. And here's Smith. Outside Johnson. Now Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Finley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You like a lot about Michael Finley, but what I like most is his aggressiveness at the offensive end.
Fox, the pass to Bosch. Back to Fox. Takes a 3. Mexico City with a rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now.
They are just owning the boards right now.
That's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Pass to Maggette. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Down low. Maravich with the bucket. Now just a 5-point Mexico City lead.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
Abdul Rauf, the pass to Gasol. Smith outside. Outside Johnson. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's the teardrop, and the shot's good.
Certainly not the biggest guy out there, but Abdul Rauf has the agility to level the playing field inside.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He clearly wants... It's both from the stripe. For Utah, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here they come. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game more. Staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Utah trails by 11. Here's Stockton. Pass to Maravich, looking to win the run. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Mexico City leading by 11. Johnson passes to Smith. Fires in the triple. Smith's got 10 points in just the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Bosch. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Stockton, pass to Parrish, and the shot goes.
I'll tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
Mexico City shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Jones drives in. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Utah trails by 12. Shot from the wing. Maravich, no good. And Mexico City with possession. Here's Pippen driving to the basket, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about that authoritative punch by Pippen? Showing you just how strong he can be on finishes like that.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Maravich. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maravich has got 12 points now in the quarter.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Johnson finds Jones. Here's Gasol. And a foul called on the way up. Good on both. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. With the drive. Here's Maravich. Mexico City with a rebound. And here's Johnson. Pass to Pippen. Now here's Smith. Here's Gasol. Here's Pippen. Fires the three. The rebound by Bosch. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Stojakovic. No good with the triple. And Mexico City with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Jones. Here's Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Smith outside. Lets it fly. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Johnson. So Mexico City wins it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And time now for our player of the game.
Thank you.